Hello, guys and gals, and my fellow VEDS-ies. Welcome to day 20 of VEDS 2017. Now, back about a year and a half ago, maybe even longer, there were a few shows that I hadn't watched that I've heard great things about that I actually wanted to watch. One of them was Rick and Morty. Another one was Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the third one was ABC's Once Upon a Time. Rick and Morty because I heard it was kind of a Back to the Future style spoof, and I was very into Back to the Future at that time. And to be fair, I still kind of am. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I was very into binging the Marvel movies, and I love the Marvel movies still. And obviously Once Upon a Time because I'm a massive Disney fan, and this is a show about taking the characters that we love from said films and sort of putting them under a different lens. Now, Rick and Morty, I am still a huge fan of. I'm loving Season 3, and I can't wait until Season 4. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I didn't hate, but I didn't entirely love. I was kind of apathetic to it, and I didn't really watch past the pilot episode. And Once Upon a Time, well, I have a love-hate relationship with it. I absolutely adored Season 1. I thought it was a very intriguing concept, and I honestly did not know where they were going to go with it. And as the series would continue, my interest just grew higher and higher. Yes, there were still rocky moments with Regina's character and Emma's character, and especially Rumple's character, but that's a topic for another day. And when it was all over by the end of Season 6, after the musical episode and after the final battle, I was honestly very satisfied. Everyone in the cast seemed like they were on equal footing, that there would be maybe family conflict, but not necessarily I'm going to kill you and rip your heart out conflict. And it was just a happy ending for all. That was until they panned out and they closed the book, where it revealed that that was not indeed the end of the story. Shortly after that, of course, we had the announcement of Season 7, and subsequently after that, we had the talks about who would be returning and who wouldn't be. And I'll just go over who is returning, because honestly, that is the shorter list of the two. Regina is returning, Hook is returning, and Rumple is returning. Basically, everyone else on the show at that point was not returning. Or so we thought. Because it was quickly revealed that Emma's actress would be coming back for an episode, not multiple episodes, but just a episode. We don't know when, probably the finale, but who knows. And then Henry's actor revealed that he would be back, presumably only for the pilot, just to sort of set things up. And that was it for a very long time. Most of the other characters from the show were not returning. This included some rather odd ones, like Rebecca Mader's character, the Wicked Witch, Zelina. And in that case, it was actually kind of weirder because the actress herself revealed that was not her decision to leave the show. You also had Belle's actress leaving, and the Charmings leaving. And quite frankly, fans of the show had a right to be concerned, because it seemed like for what was presumably going to be their final season, especially when you look at the ratings, that this Season 7 wasn't really a Season 7, that it was more of like a soft reboot. Fans of the show, of course, obviously started to post on social media and make petitions to try to get the showrunners and ABC and, in association, Disney, to reconsider and try to give the show maybe a little bit more money in the budget to allow them to bring back some of the characters that we know and love. And for now, it seems like it is actually working, because it has since come out that Belle's actress and Rumple and Belle's son Gideon, although the older version, no idea how they'll make that work, both of their actors and actresses will be returning for at least an episode. And this is breaking today in probably one of the more interesting pieces of news. The Wicked Witch, Rebecca Mader's character, is returning, not just for an episode, but for multiple episodes. So what are my thoughts on all of this? Do I think it is important that these characters come back, or do I think no, they should just continue with the soft reboot idea? Well, honestly, I think it is very important that they got these actors and actresses back, because when this season was being sort of discussed and the sort of rumblings about it were that this was going to be the season where they sort of wrapped up any loose ends, or at least that was the original intention. However, it is kind of hard to do that when, even if you have some unfinished segments in the last season, if those actors and actresses aren't back to finish up that arc. And quite frankly, again, fans had a right to be concerned, because as news was coming out that this might not be in the same town that it was in the 6 seasons prior, that the memories were going to be wiped again, that the characters that we know and love were not going to be in the same positions that they were, so that Regina wouldn't be the mayor, Hook, as revealed at the end of season 6, spoilers, wouldn't necessarily be a deputy, and that Rumple wouldn't be a pawnbroker. There were just a lot of things that had a lot of reasons for fans to be concerned. If they weren't going to continue the story properly, a lot of fans had the right to ask, then why continue it at all? You had a perfect ending at the end of season 6. And honestly, even if you take out that possible seed for a season 7, season 6 kind of bookends itself with Henry's daughter coming to his door and saying, I'm your daughter. But no, we obviously needed to have a season 7. And when all of this news about the actors not coming back and these sort of situations and circumstances around whether or not some would be returning or not was kind of up in the air and cloudy, I was ready to just sort of give up on the series in general and just skip season 7, not watch it every week, because again, if the showrunners weren't going to respect the characters that they've created by not allowing them to come back for whatever reason that may be, why should I care? Now, yes, obviously, an argument can be made that they aren't bringing certain characters back because their stories are finished. However, if the show Once Upon a Time has taught their fan base anything, is that if somebody is trying to attack one element of the family, they are not just doing it to one, they are doing it to everyone. Everyone gets involved to help save the day. All of this news of them bringing back certain characters, at least for an episode, has actually made me get more excited for this new season 7, that premieres in a few weeks from now, just on October 6th. Now, I'm not saying this is any reason to disavow your hesitation for a season 7 of Once Upon a Time, because there are a plethora of other reasons why you will be skeptical of if this will be good or not. But at least if you are a fan of the characters of this show, at least the showrunners are letting you know that they do still care about them, that they are not just saying, okay, your story's done, we're done with you, get out. They are at least trying to appease everyone and make it the best that they possibly can. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts about how season 7 of Once Upon a Time is shaping up in terms of the characters. Let me know in the comments down below if you've seen Once Upon a Time. Did you like the show? Did you hate the show? Are you indifferent to the show? If you watched the show for a while and maybe stopped, what season did you stop at, or what arc did you stop off at, considering that each season technically has 2 mini arcs? Let me know all that stuff. Comment below. Let me know. And until the 21st, guys, gals, and my fellow VEDS-ies, I will see you tomorrow.